That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Brian Lifeguard here. This is badass.
Just the blood flowing like a fucking pacemaker. Cut the middleman and inhale the vapors.
The original shot from the point.
Oh, 10 times rapers.
I'm here with Mr. Matt Pitt.
Yo, what's up?
You like gay babies?
As long as they keep their gay away from me, Tommy, you know what I'm saying?
Keep your gay babies away.
Yeah. Y'all can be gay, just don't be gay around me.
Don't gay around me. Don't make my babies gay. This thing got a little dark. They drool gay latchkey goth. Yeah, I think I figured this thing out though.
What's that?
Well, I thought they were adopted. You said they're surrogates, right?
I think it's a surrogacy. Right?
I could have, or did they go overseas to do it?
I don't know all the information. I could probably look up an article or something. Jane Dawson.
Yeah. With his gay babies. I got to be honest with you. There's a lot of comedy here, but not my dark place. It does seem like Quartering's behavior is definitely from a dark place. I can't, but I think I figured it out, and I'm actually going to be trying to be understanding after I goof on him. I'll understand.
Yeah.
Red Bar's watching? Hello? Yeah, it's like, who gets up? Is upset. God, he didn't. I don't care if they think I'm a homophobe. I'm gonna speak my mind. Like, I'll give him points for that one. You gotta give him points for that one, Matt. God damn. Who hurt him? Stick around. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I figured it out. I figured it all out.
Who?
You know me. Oh, yeah, I did. I figured it out. Stick around if you want to find out who hurt him. Gay couple had kid before. Yeah, gay adoption. I thought surrogate was illegal. There was this big, and it was in New Jersey too, called Baby M. Go look up the Baby M thing. This thing went on for years. And I remember when I was a kid, when I first started, like, big shock. I started watching the news at a really early age. Like when all the kids like, oh, the news. I was into it. I was one of the few kids that loved it. Baby M was a surrogate baby from New Jersey, and the mother decided, you know what? No, I'm not giving her the baby up. So the baby was given two different names, and after a grueling court battle, thank God she's probably a little older than you. She's probably in her late 30s now.
86.
How old is she? 86? It was 86. Yeah, so I was like 10, right? I was 10, 86. So they had this, and I think the surrogates won the court case, but it was brutal. And, you had both people's on the side of the issues. And I had never heard anything like that before. I probably had just learned what sex was at the time. So the whole thing was kind of mind-blowing. It didn't seem... I couldn't believe people were allowed to do that, but apparently the practice goes back a very long time. And it wasn't really until Baby M that people started to question the legalities of it. You said, well, there's 3 states that don't allow it, right? But the rest of the country still does.
Yeah, I think I know why you think it's still illegal, because you went to Germany, and like, I think around the time when you went to Germany is when it really starting to become like a big thing in the news in America.
Surrogate babies.
Like surrogacy.
See, I thought but here's the thing, or maybe it came back or something, because I thought there was legislation. This is 86. This is fucking pushing 40 years ago. So give me a break.
Yeah.
I thought they made laws that made it somewhat illegal or more difficult. I thought it was completely illegal after Baby M, even federally.
I remember an ex-girlfriend of mine was considering it, and she was going to get paid like 25,000, I think, or something like that, something crazy like that, and she was considering it. So I don't know. Like, as far as I know, I don't think it's illegal except for the states that I saw.
Well, I've heard it happening. Like, if two couples can't, in the old days, if two couples can't, you can bang my sister.
Yeah,
I heard about that.
Well, now they do this thing where it's like, say the mother can't have children, they get the father's sperm, put it in the surrogate's egg,
separate egg,
and then
and sometimes they put it in her or something.
Yeah,
right?
in her egg. Yeah, exactly.
I could see an argument against surrogate parents. I'm not sure I'm 100% comfortable with it. I don't know. Like, it's like, I don't know why though, and that's going to be a key later in the show. Like, I just don't know why. I think it's because I don't know the downside or any studies or results or anything. It's not one of those things that I could look at like, all right, mom and dad weren't around, or dad wasn't around, or mom wasn't around. No wonder this kid's fucked up. Like I know not having two parents around is huge. I know that. Like, you don't need to study for that, but gay parents, surrogate parents, I'm uncomfortable with it, but I can't say I have a rational reason. Maybe if you convince me with studies or a certain amount of what normally happens in those situations, maybe I would be against it. Maybe I'd be for it. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be a fence sitter. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. Keem thinks he knows anything about local calls to shit on Tommy. What? What are you talking about?
I have no idea what's going on.
I don't know. Okay. I don't know. I know locals. I work with them. So let's get back into his fucking weirdness. So this is funny. This poor child is likely trying to attach to his mother's breast for life-sustaining milk, but instead gets a mouthful of gay man chest hair who bought the thing and likely thinks it feels weird. And he puts a thing in the face, I guess, to protect the child's face. But give me a fucking break. Because let's see if I got if you could see it
your
right
DMs,
there.
by the way, Tommy.
What?
You were showing your DMs on screen.
Not really, sort of.
All right.
Don't tell whatever the fuck I told TJ Gamebox. But as you can see right here, there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. And I got to be honest with you, it almost seems like a story that he would bust. Right. This is pretty fucking dark. Like, why would he do that? Are you protecting the kid's face? Oh, I'm gonna recognize him in the street fucking 10 years from now? I mean, like, get the fuck out of here. I didn't edit the picture. Someone else posted it. I wonder if that's possible.
Yeah.
Mask off. Seems the pictures of gay people in the area and kids are homophobic. Read occur about.
So he's trying to say that he was trying to Shane was trying to give the baby the nipple, but in reality, Shane was just holding the baby, right?
Yeah. Babies don't. I've had two of them. I've never had them try to suck my chest.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm sure if I put my nipple in their mouth, they do it, but they suck on anything you put in their mouth.
Yeah.
What do I title the buying babies video? So he's got a problem with surrogates as well. Is it okay when straight people do it?
Okay, buddy.
His prose is so overdramatic. It's like Karen of the Year. It's darker than that.
Yeah.
It is.
He's going after David Rubin too. Isn't David Rubin a friend of the? Isn't
I don't think Quartering is really a friend to anybody.
True.
Disturbing trend. Dave Rubin, Shave Dawson are promoting buying babies. Oh, by the way, I'm assuming none of this is fucking illegal. So.
No, I don't. I mean, if it was,
and it's also it's not new. It's not new. It goes back way back.
Exactly.
I think if you thought right now, you probably Think a little bit. It might click. You're 40 years old, and 2 gay guys had kids before. Loser. 2 gay men bought a child, ripped it from its birth mother to pull selfie. Yeah, I just came in there and give me that umbilical cord. That's not how surrogate works. They didn't kidnap her, impregnate her, take the baby, and tell her to get the fuck out of the house. Yeah.
Honey, we gotta hide the baby. The baby. The gay people are coming. They're gonna take it away
the
from us.
child will never know its mother. That's not uncommon. And you also, if you want to why don't you put it on her mother too? She's the one that got paid to make a baby.
Yeah.
It'll grow up with the guy who jerked off his own cat. That's a lie. Boy, he really isn't. Nobody thinks. Dude, the reason the whole jerked off his own cat and sexualized his 13-year-old cousin. What a fucking Karen. You know, a lot of the stuff that he was doing, by the way, I had a problem with that video, and I had a problem with the video that he did with the kid, the gay video with the dildo cookies. Big problem with it. But let me tell you something. You could make the same argument that the Quarterings always make it, that it was edgy and cool back then. I had a problem. I would have had a problem. If I'd have known about Shane Dawson back then, I would definitely have had a problem with it. But, I mean, it didn't come from a place of exploiting kids. It came from a place of an edgy joke. Something you're supposedly support. All these fucking guys. You know, even like Elon Musk to a certain extent. It's like everybody's got their, like, all these free speech warriors and free expression warriors. Like, when it's their fucking thing, it's just like here. Like, when I get to your YouTuber and you turn on me, you don't have any problem goofing on all the other guys.
Yeah.
Until I got to your guy. You know, same thing. Whatever part of fucking, whatever disgusts you most can't happen. Why would you get that angry about it? David and Shane Dawson are not the same.
Maybe he's gay.
No, it's not what you think. I know what it is. And it's sad. It's actually sad. They 100% are. The people gave him a pass. It's legal. No, it gave him a pass because he's gonna. No, and he's gonna get a pass too because he's gay. It's totally legal. You might like the practice. Okay, have a conversation about the practice. It's legal. Get over it. Thought they made it illegal. I'm 100% against surrogacy. I suppose you have to. You look like it's funny, like when I'm 100% against surrogacy in all cases, but I'm only going to speak out when the gays do it. Hey, I got news for you. As soon as gay adoption is legal, you really can't say gay surrogacy can't be illegal.
Right.
I tolerated for a husband and wife who are biologically unable to have a child. All right, so you're completely fucking biased about it. I'm so against surrogacy. I don't know if I'm not against surrogacy. I don't know. But I don't know. Listen, what can it do to you? Convince me that it can do something. Thanks so much, by the way. Speedy Bird. People in my mentions standing this freak buying 2 baby boys. Jesus Christ. He could use a little refresher course on who they're defending. Ridiculous. I think a lot of the fucking stuff he did was everybody's encouraging him to do all that edgy shit. And I think this is because it's gay edgy stuff that it's horrible. You know what this sounds like? He said the N-word 10 years ago.
Yeah.
The same shit. And this is what Willie's video is about when it comes to him. He's just like the people he criticizes. Well, we just come on here and we make fun of people and have a good time. Bullshit. Bullshit. First of all, Quartering's never been funny a day in his life. He doesn't have a funny bone. He puts idiots up. They make fools of himself. And he goes, look at the idiot. No, the idiots are funny, not you. The Saracens buy twin babies and abandon one of them in Thailand because it had Down syndrome. What? The real mother would never do that. The real mother gave him away. These people are selfish. What is this about, you know?
I guess he's trying to make an example of surrogacy gone wrong.
So he took... oh, really? One of them went wrong?
Yeah.
Well, that YouTube family adopted a fucking retarded kid and they gave him back. Remember that one? All those nice blonde Christian people.
Yeah. Yeah, this Asian kid keeps screaming and is psychotic.
Get him out of here. He's not like the other kids. My other kids are normal.
Yeah, we're going to take it to customer service.
Used to be this fucking like phony phone call. I forget. It was one of the guys I think originally worked with the Jerky Boys. And this guy pulled up. I got this dog. He's over here snapping at me, pissing and shitting all over the place. And then he'd play a sound effect. And this French woman on the other side is like, how dare you kick the dog? What are you doing? Kick the dog. It's a fucking defective dog. I'm going to sue you people. It was one of the funniest phone calls I ever heard in my life. You got a defective kid. He's fucking retarded.
Yeah, my new kid keeps playing with the fucking toy wheel instead of going out and playing. I'm gonna have to fucking keeps just spinning the wheel and staring at it.
Yeah, then he tried to eat it the other day. Oh my god. Yet another disturbing case is gay couple purchased a baby from Russian surrogate who's sentenced to combine. It's a big deal. This is like this one bad thing happened one time. I'm pretty sure he's not going to do that.
Yeah, hello, customer service. My kid just wrote red rum on the wall. What do I do? I want to take it back.
Ooh, God. More surrogates buy and rape their property. Oh, my God.
What the
You could take a fucking terrible incident like this. And, look, I mean, maybe fucking they're not even fit to be parents, but to like assume or put that on him. Look, I gotta be honest with you. Like, and I'm not much for, because you make a fucking joke and all of a sudden you're a homophobe, or if you say the F slur or something like that, gay person like loses their wings and falls to hell. You're not supposed to say the F slur, regardless of context. If you call this guy a homophobe, I don't think I can argue with you. It does seem to be like irrational and a fear. And I think I know what. Stick around. How many baby rapes? How many baby rapes? Exactly. How many of them are there? I'm sure lots of adopted kids get raped. Probably more than the average fucking kid. We didn't ban that. Oh, no. 3 couples. It's an epidemic. This guy got it right. This got it right.
If a person finds a rat in their burger, do you just shut down all McDonald's?
And that's another thing too. Okay, 3 couples. That's an epidemic. Not only that, like I bet there's more than 3 in adoptions. Lots of kids get molested. Lots of them by their own parents. We're gonna stop it, but we're gonna make that illegal.
Yeah, we should just stop having kids.
Stop having kids. Shane
you should just give birth and then just drop it in the desert and let it fend for itself.
He's really unhinged. This is unhinged. This is probably the most unhinged I've ever seen him. And probably one of the most unhinged. Maybe he's like, I could do it because Elon owns Twitter. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because you think like, oh God, I'm so disgusted. I gotta keep this quiet because I might get canceled by people that are sympathetic to my views. I'm sure you know what? I have to do this because I can't spell.
I want to point something out in the chat. Jessix is in the chat. She said, kids are molested all the time, everywhere. Terrible excuse for being against surrogacy. And this is someone, I believe Jessix is actually against surrogacy. So even she's pointing out how horrible.
Because it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. She's against surrogacy? I thought
she just said in the chat.
I think Catholics, like church is okay with it. I think. I don't know if that matters to her. Well, he doesn't seem to be losing anything, but I wonder if that's next, because this is completely unhinged.
Shane Dawson, so I think he can get away with it. He can get away with it, Shane Dawson. If it was another like random gay couple that was actually liked, I think he would probably get attacked.
Also, history of sexualizing children, long history, long ago, I suppose. Is he sexualizing, or is he saying inappropriate things in front of them? Sexualizing.
There was some.
I think of the one with the dildo cookies for sure. I think you can make that claim. But it's talking dirty or asking dumb questions.
Yeah, I think it was one of those things where it's like he's on a podcast and he says these horrible things to get a reaction.
Yeah, I know. And you can't even tell what's legit and what's not.
Exactly.
I'm pretty confident he's not going to rape those kids. Call me crazy. Boy, maybe if Quartering found out about this earlier, he could have called the surrogacy, the adoption agency, and got it taken away, kind of like a Karen or a woke person would do.
My thing is, what Quartering should have done is, are we really going to trust a gay couple with 2 kids, twins? That's a lot of work, That's 2 men that got to take care of twins. Jeez.
What do I do on the baby buying? Avoid calling them out in the title. It could be cause for legal shit. No, I don't think they could do that. He could not like it. He's entitled to say this shit. I think it's important to call them out. They essentially are promoting it. Disturbing trend of Dave Rubin, Shane. He's got a problem. I mean, he's been pretty clear. He's got a problem with just for gays.
Right.
Correction: 2 gay guys bought a child. A child that will never know its mother. Well, that's on her. That's on her mother. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
The mother's the one that sold the baby. That will grow up in a home where one of the dads have a history of pedophilic jokes and sexualizing children.
Quartering has had to have made a pedophile joke in his lifetime.
No kidding. I make him here every week.
Because he kind of looks like a pedophile.
And, he behaves like, I guess you're okay with that. Like the same thing with what's his face last week. And I like to point this out to the fucking pirate asshole. What's his name? I already forgot his goddamn name.
The pirate
Maddox.
asshole? What the
Maddox.
Yeah.
Right? Maddox. This is what Maddox. I guess like your video sucks. I guess you're okay with pedophilia. Look what he's doing. He's the same thing. He sucks. The only thing that's good about him is he gets topics I'm interested in, but he's like the worst guy. He's got a slow, meandering Midwestern delivery, and it's all fucking outrage bait.
He's a 2-time
I am
channel.
interested in, like, he titles that shit well. I am interested in what he's doing, but it's all outrage based from a fucking angry, probably lonely, even though he's married guy. Really lonely. He may be getting laid and he's still lonely. Because that's what he acts like.
Even know that
and he's just drunk. Yeah, I'm getting to it. I know exactly why he's doing this. You're just against surrogates, Bert. You're also anti-adoption in general. The way you're called it child trafficking makes me think you're both against whatever. Fucking blowbacks things. By that logic, you should be also be able to. Hunter gets surrogates. I tolerate it for a husband and wife, and Mudahar says, but you should be able to tolerate it with a gay couple too.
Yeah, 100%.
You can't say but the gays. I mean, especially if adoption's already illegal.
You're basically admitting a guy's bias against gay people. Is courting even a religious? Like what?
My interracial gay dads gave me AIDS. Oh my God.
What the fuck?
This is hate-filled nonsense. That's all it is.
You see I had to do a small edit. I didn't see the Jew shit. Like what?
I guess he's talking about this right here. Nah, this is unhinged bigotry. That's what it is. I'm calling it what it is. It's probably the first time I ever. It's like this is unhinged bigotry. Oops. Well, I'm sorry. This is unhinged bigotry, and I think I know why. Jealousy. That's what it is.
Jealous.
Can't make the babies.
No
and
babies.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm not going to fucking make fun of them because of that. It must really, really hurt. Compounded with a group of people that you clearly have a serious phobic problem with. God, I sound like one of those fucking SJW assholes. I don't even want to.
You hate gay people.
I think you can come to that conclusion. David Rubin got away with it because he's conservative. Now it sounds like they're both taking the equal amount of shit from you. you know?
Well, in fairness, I don't think he's calling Dave Rubin a child predator.
He can't yeah, like to go that next step, to you cite 3 cases out of how many? It's just like I could see him arguing the other way. You've only cited 3 cases out of the millions of whatever the fuck he's defending.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so like he's such an unreliable narrator, and it just comes from a really dark place. I wanted kids, and I couldn't have them for whatever reason, and these people who I can't stand can. And I'm not going to make fun of him because, like, look, I don't know what it's like not to be able to have kids, but I've seen what it does, especially to women. I don't know so much about guys because most of the guys I know wouldn't admit it if it bothered them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They usually just blame. That's my wife, not me. I fucking got. Yeah. I got the big fucking powerful dick.
Another point I want to make about the whole like, there's 3 incidents of this horrible thing, therefore it's all bad. That's satanic panic.
This is a new position. Sure, he's just allowed to say it on the honest, and he should be, 100%. 100% should be able to. That's the great thing what Elon did for all of us. You should be able to see this. And this is the argument that you let the skinheads on and the Jew haters on, and you let Hamas on, and you let all this, because you could see it and you could fight it. If you hide it, makes it this can be countered. Nothing can be countered on Twitch or Facebook or Instagram or anything. Good. I'm glad he's allowed to say he's allowed to feel this way. I'll be honest with you. I am very uncomfortable with gay adoption, and I'm pretty uncomfortable. I thought it was illegal up until like an hour ago with surrogacy, but clearly it's legal. All right. Here's the thing with my discomfort, and I don't think my discomfort makes me, in fact, I know it doesn't. I know it doesn't make me any kind of bigot. I don't really have a rational reason to be against gay adoption or surrogacy. I just know it makes me feel uncomfortable. Maybe there's a good reason for that. I just don't have it. Maybe I can be convinced. You could show me a study where gay adoption and gay surrogacy leads to this, that, and the other thing. It's not as clear cut to me as dad wasn't home. Everybody knows that fucks kids up. And it's impossible to deny. And I think there's been studies to back that up, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think that gay adoption has been around long enough. I've done work with human trafficking victims and have a master's degree in children Pacific folks is way over exasperating and aggravating issues. I can't, that's too much. I'm too stupid to read that fast. Maybe I should leave it up longer. I don't know. I apologize. Remind me to do it later and read it later, okay?
Okay.
All right. I apologize. Thank you so much for your generosity. Send me more. No, but I'm uncomfortable with it because I think it could be damaging to kids. If you could show me it's damaging to kids, I'm against it both ways. If you could show me it's not damaging to kids, then you know what? Whatever. I'm going to have to live with my discomfort. But I think this comes from a sad place of somebody that wants babies desperately. And I don't wish that motherfucker on anybody, not even a bigot like TheQuartering. I don't. I can't imagine. I've seen this just tear women's hearts out. Tear their hearts out. I mean, I got so lucky. Everything went smooth. Nobody's a retard that I know of. Although fucking Tommy dances when he plays video games, so maybe I gotta look into that shit. I don't know what the fuck that about. It's weird. And I walk in the room and he goes, what are you doing? Nothing. Hey, doing you doing this? All right, go back to what you were doing. I'm sure that happened to me. No, it's from a dark place, and I feel bad for him, but unfortunately it's a combination of jealousy and bigotry. And I'm glad he's able to say it online because it can be countered and looked at rationally. He doesn't have a rational reason for it. Same thing, the reason I'm uncomfortable with gay adoption, I don't have a rational reason for it. It's legal, and I haven't really been shown anything to counter it. To sit there and suggest that the kid, because of these 3 cases, are guaranteed to get molested is frightening. I know people that were raised by gays. They seem to be all right, and I don't know one of them, not one case where somebody isn't straight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that could, even if you're raised to be gay, if that would work. I don't know that they're going to do that.
Right.
You know, maybe they'd be more sensitive to it, to not to do anything for what they went through when they were kids about being gay. They're not going to fuck with their sexuality because they know what being fucked with their sexuality does to you. For all I know, they'd be better at it. I know somebody recently told me their father became a woman. And they were the weird family. It's one of the most normal, regular people I ever met. Married, regular person, straight. So, while that doesn't prove that it's a good thing, neither does what he's saying make it a bad thing. And all I could say, it's like, it's kind of sick. And I hope that he, you know, I'm not like one of these people, like when I see a bigot, I'm like, oh, they have to be punished and shamed, and we have to wipe out bigotry and all this other stuff. I hope that he gets over whatever bigotries he has, because life is way too short, man, to be just hating people because of their sexuality and shit. And I hope that he gets... I'm going to tell a very, very personal story. I have a close relative of mine. I think I might have told you this.
Uh-huh.
And I told Real Talk who it was. And he took it with him to his grave. This has nothing to do with surrogacy. It's something to do with adoption. My very close relative can't have kids. And this person was born... they're basically Gen X. They're born between, let's say, 78 and 82. Okay, so they're around my age. They're with their wives over 10 years. She was told since she was a child she'd never be able to have children, so they decided to adopt. My relative was little iffy on adoption. I think he remembers Baby M as well, and how that can go wrong. But they decided this is what they really want, and they went through with it. And they adopted 2 beautiful baby boys. And, you really don't get to pick, and maybe you shouldn't be able to, be perfectly honest with you. Both these boys were of mixed race, visibly black. One was an infant, and one was a 5-year-old. Kitty. So the adoption went through. And my relative said, I'll get through this. My relative said, look, I don't want to get these kids and fuck them up more than I have to. There's no way this woman, who's a crackhead, can change her mind. Assured, without a doubt. It's so minute of chance that she could change her mind. And she could, even if she could change her mind, the judge would never sign her because she's a crackhead.
Right.
Both these kids are literally crack babies. And my relative was sacrificing a lot. To raise these kids. I'm going to do it. All right. His wife gets the infant. They bond. They got the 5-year-old. My family, it's, Yankees and Rangers. And and all that stuff. And the kids seem to be taken to it. And they got a swimming pool. Everybody from my relatives' work gave them a big party. It was amazing. It was good stuff. And I remember I was telling Real Talk this. And I was like keeping him updated because he was really interested. Because I mean, at first, like, oh wow, your relatives raising black kids. That's kind of weird. And he would even say, like, I don't know if I'm totally comfortable with it. And we had the conversation. And I said, well, look at it, dude. Nobody's there for these poor fucking kids. My relative is willing to do this. I mean, where are they going to grow up? In the ghetto? This is like a really great opportunity for everybody. For everybody. So, everything seemed to went great. And then they get the call from the state. We'll be by in 2 days to pick the children up. Court order gave them back to the family.
Damn.
The fuckiest thing was like, of course, the stuff that ripping a mother away from a child, especially when they bonded like that, an infant. And then, with my relative, who's male, we don't know what to do. We're going to bond through sports and shit like that. And then they get this fucking message. And you got to tell the kid. Got to tell the kid. And I asked, it's like, what happened? He said, well, I couldn't control it. I had to, every time I went to walk in the room, I had to, walk out because I didn't want to cry. And I'd go wipe the tears off, and I'd go in and out until he got himself better. Remember, this kid had been through the fucking ringer. And he finally got his shit together and told them, we're going to have to take you back. You know what the kid did? Well, I guess you're seeing a crying mess of a child to have to go back to this situation that he was in. He looked my relative in the eye, walked to his room, and started packing like he had done it before.
Yeah.
And probably had. And they released those two kids, and we never saw them again.
Jeez.
Anybody that was involved in that, I wish I could tell you what state it is going to hell, if there is one. You're going to burn in hell. Because the rationale was the mother this, the mother that, the mother who basically gave up her rights to raise these kids. They literally went right back to the ghetto.
Yeah.
Right back to drugs, right back to the worst situation. The one chance they had was pissed away, if I had to guess, by jerk-off activist types. So it's a little where my discomfort about gay adoption, I don't know if it's warranted or not. It's definitely not from a place of hatred or bigotry. I don't care who raised those fucking kids, man. You're lucky you have a mom and a dad and a dad. Jesus Christ, man. And maybe if Quartering thought for his desire to have children, which is powerful, nothing like it in this world. And I'm not even criticizing for the jealousy, because it's a painful thing. It's a painful thing. But carrying around that kind of hatred, it's only gonna fuck you up. It's not fucking Shane Dawson up. I'm sure Dave Rubin's like, dipshit neckbeard.
You ain't coming on my show again, asshole.
Yeah. I do have a there is a happy ending, and unfortunately not for the kids, for the story. What year was that? At 42, my relative's wife got pregnant out of nowhere, and it was told it was impossible. And that baby's about 4 years old right now.
Nice.
So that was what happened, and I got to be honest with you. It's kind of like God did it. This woman was told she was barren basically as soon as she got her period, from what I understand. And the baby just came out of nowhere within the next 6 months. What the fuck that happened? Get over your hate, bro. You're killing yourself. That's all you're doing. All right, let's talk about stupid shit.
Thank fucking Christ. Holy shit.
What do we got? In case you want only... Did they announce anything on the locale front?
About what? I don't see anything.
Okay. Well, I can't put that out, Pete. And did you have something for me?
I sent you a link to this debate that happened today.
You send me something stupid, because I really got.
Yeah, it's stupid.
All right, here we go. Well, Smaggle Dackle. All right, this will cheer me up. This will cheer me up.
Wait, can I hear him?
I don't think I can have this conversation with you in good conscience. Wait.
Who is this guy? Is this the guy?
No. That's Kai West. I don't know. Did we ever cover that drama with him? He hit his girlfriend.
Yeah, I think we did.
And yeah.
What they went around lecturing everybody about fucking being a good lefty, and
yeah. And he hit his girlfriend. Yada yada yada.
Mentally ill for me.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Aw, that's sweet. Do you want to say anything else?
You really need to go to like an insane asylum or something.
Where did this come from? That was years ago.
So Kai West put a video out on some people and started doing a live stream and got really manic, and then Smaggle just decided to go on the stream to debate him.
Really?
Because your fucking manic energy is just out of control.
Or you just can't handle me. Or you just can't handle me.
Winning! Tiger blood!
I don't know who the fuck you are, dude. I barely remember you from...
Then why are you here, Smaggle?
And John Quan of
Why
all
are you
people.
here?
I'm here.
I don't know who you are. Chat, hold on.
The perfect thing to cheer me up.
Hold on, chat. This nigga said, I don't know who you are. But he typed my username in his, he typed my username in the chat.
You know, a lot of people do. I gotta agree with him on this one. A lot of people do that. They start shit with you, and I don't know who you are. Wait a minute. There's no way that could happen. I agree with him on this one.
He typed my username in the chat and brought his ass all the way over here. But I don't know who you are. I only know you from the Don Swan debate. Yeah, okay, buddy.
No, seriously. I don't watch Hopeless Speeches. I don't watch Leo Convoy with his.
But I know the names of it.
Fucking 40.
Yet somehow you got
Tommy,
right
pause.
back to
I gotta tell you a story.
What?
There's this guy named Leo Convoy, okay, and he's like a Mama Max wannabe.
Yeah.
He hunts like autistic
Spurgs. Hello?
Files, right? He'll get in and be like, I have all your information. I'm going to put it out if you don't admit to it. And I'll just go like, I'm a groomer, like, and stuff like that. He's a furry. He dresses up like a lion.
And he gets people to fucking confess this shit they didn't do?
Or, we'll confess the shit they did do, but they're just retarded pedophiles. They're, like, literally retarded.
And the guy's a furry? That's too funny.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Jing fucking girls and being their Discord kittens.
Welcome right back to me.
Commentary community, dog. I don't watch any of that shit.
Bro.
All I'm seeing right now is you on stream being manic and mentally ill as fuck. And you need
I wish I could see him because he seems completely normal to me.
Get offline and get some bitches.
Bro,
me
shit.
Yeah, exactly. I'm on this guy's side. It's Smaggle telling people to get bitches. Come on. This guy can get bitches.
Some bitches? Bro, hold on. Smaggle, hold on. Smaggle, settle down, baby.
Smaggle lives with his parents on a farm in Rhode Island. What the fuck?
Smaggle, settle down, baby. Settle down. Look, can we please talk to any of the bitches that you have on your dick? Can you bring them into the mic?
I don't
Smaggle's getting old.
Yeah, because they don't exist. All this shit about telling me I have no bitches.
You beat your bitches.
Not a single bitch on this nigga dick. Can we please talk to your bitches, Smaggle? Can you please bring me one?
Call great.
One up right now. Call one up right now. No, Smaggle, buddy.
Hello? I'm Smaggle's witch.
Smaggle, call up your bitches right now. Smaggle, please, I'm begging you, Smaggle.
My name is Waggle Daggle.
Smaggle, I'm begging you, please call up one bitch. Please call up one bitch. Because I don't need to worry about bitches, bro. And I don't be calling them bitches. You need to work.
Can't talk about walking it back. You know?
You
need to work on that.
I'd be calling them bitches. I'd be slapping them around.
About bitches? Are you gay? Are you a fag?
Yes.
Holy shit,
yes, I am. Yes, I am, sir. Yes, I am.
He's just in there just saying shit to this guy.
Yeah.
Into the fucking grave.
Yes, I am. I get men and women.
He goes both ways.
Surprisingly.
Make sure he doesn't adopt anybody.
He's got to be careful with the dudes.
Can we please talk to?
What's that?
I said he's got to be careful with the dudes. They fight back. You know.
Yeah.
But can we please talk to a single?
I mean, if by men you mean Leo Convoy, I guess you would be his Discord kitten. That would actually make sense.
Bro, are you proud of that one? Did you come up with that yourself?
Yeah.
Colton told me to say that. Hey, does somebody want to call? Colton's been doing Mama Mac stuff.
There was kind of an update with that.
Yeah, let me hear. That's I'm asking for an update.
I think Colton disappeared again, Tommy.
He's not serious about it. He found somebody, something nobody believed him. Somebody sent me something this morning and then dipped and left my server where I couldn't I think they were insulted that I asked questions about it.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna name them.
I know. Yeah. All I know is Colton did a live stream last night and went over the stuff that was found on Kiwi Farms, and then I guess has left everything again.
What did you find on Kiwi Farms?
I got a report, an alleged report.
Report, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but somebody showed me those. I'm not verifying any of them, by the way.
I don't want to touch it, honestly.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Confirmed. Somebody showed what I should do. I probably should do this. I'll do it tomorrow. I was shown the way Smaggle got it, and if I just put a thing in, I should get the same thing back. Or not Smaggle, or whoever got it. I was shown what they did to do it, and the website's legit. You go to the police website, and then you ask for records. You click on it, and they send you the records, and that's how they're claiming they got this thing. Got to be honest, the report looked a little shady to me. I wasn't 100% sold on it, but that maybe I don't know. Maybe just a fucking cop can't write. I don't know,
Yeah.
But I could do the same thing and see if I get the same report. You know what I mean?
Maybe. Yeah.
I could do the same thing, but I'm a little hesitant to confirm. One of the reasons I was hesitant to confirm is because I think that I've had this happen too many times since doing this. Is you start to get on somebody's heels you start putting them against the wall, and what they'll do is they'll send somebody to discredit you by giving you false information, and then that discredits you further. So that's part of the reason why we got out of it to begin with. And the other reason is I wouldn't put that past him, because he's we fooled you, and then you're pretty much fucked. You can't put out anything. You're like Null with the girl on heroin, you know.
Yeah.
You know, after that. So I don't know. I'm gonna think. I'll put Jessica. Jessica's gonna make me cry. So fucking. Sit man, you're on the air. I'll get you next. And if you got any updates or information for me, especially when it comes to Colton, just tell me the story. Tell me what you heard. You don't have to. Just what you heard, what you saw, whatever.
Nah, I didn't hear anything about that. I was just sending you a link to Jeremy going after Asmongold.
For what?
Asmongold said it was a W for Twitch's updates and everything, and Jeremy was like, 50% of the users are below the age.
We didn't get it. We didn't get into that.
I was thinking we could save it for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Twitch
okay. I mean, like,
rules.
yeah, let it build up.
Twitch made boobies legal.
Yeah.
I don't know if I give a fuck. You know.
Oh, you're gonna cover that all tomorrow then? Even the new Twitch's change in policy on sexual content policy?
Yeah, it's all got liberal, right? We're a little more liberal, right?
We're very fucking liberal.
Well, tell me, give me like what's changed supposedly.
Well, let's go to the changes to dance. The popular dances. Popular dances such as twerking, grinding, and pole dancing are now allowed without a label.
Oh, without a label?
Yeah.
What?
Previously, some dances were prohibited and others were allowed with label, enforcing the dances regardless of context.
That's where they're going. Huh?
Yeah, so now we can start twerking.
I don't care. It's their website. What the fuck do I care?
Yeah, I was just like, all right, dude, just say it. I mean, just let me know when I can actually use my cock to start painting on
good
stream.
place for kids. It was never been a good place for kids. I can't let my son watch Twitch. They're saying fuck all the time.
Yeah, I mean, like, every one of them is all trying to sell their merch and shit to kids all the time. Like, come on, dude. Like, you guys were upset about gambling? Please, bullshit.
Yeah, I know. I didn't really give a shit about that either. Hey, want to lose your whole fucking life? Go ahead. I don't care.
Yeah, just you could have like teach them how to ethically done it.
They're not trying to protect the public from shit. It just it offends their values, you know, or perceived values or anything. Anything else you can do? So you're gonna be able to show your titties? You're gonna be able to show your titties? Because I don't give a shit. You want to play Overwatch and show me your tits? I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I mean, like, for fuck's sake, and like gamble. I mean, like, all games now, all that whole microtransaction shit, bullfuck thing. I mean, it's just all. It doesn't. There's no real games anymore, man.
Oh, what's that got to do with Twitch? All right, thanks, Tim, man. Get out of here. Bye.
Bye.
All right, what's fucking Jessix?
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. About the Twitch thing. So they basically made it so that you can have your content like focused around like your ass or your tits. So like, you know how there was those bitches that were doing like yoga streams and they were just like bare ass basically like into the camera and like you know, like a swimsuit or something. So that's like allowed now. You just have to label it.
I will say this. I'm not against any of that. I'm total libertarian, but why not put the warning and the label on there?
So it is. So that's something that's allowed with label. Before it wasn't technically permitted, but people were getting away with it. Now it's explicitly permitted with a label. So it won't show up on the front page, but it will show up in like, if it's in just chatting and you click just chatting, you'll see it. And that also includes erotic dancing, including strip teasing or the appearance of stripping. That is now allowed with a label, according to the new Twitch TOS.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, what's your you know, this is all, they're all degenerates, right? What's is that your?
I mean, yes, yeah. So it's you know, so content that deliberately highlights breasts, buttocks, or pelvic region, even when fully clothed, was previously not allowed. But now you can literally just have your full ass, like that's the only thing on camera. You just have to be labeled.
Okay. See, I don't care about any of this. It doesn't make a fucking lick of difference to me. I don't mind people coming out and say this is a gaming stream. It's not what we're turning this into a porn site. Which, by the way, that's a fucking decent argument. Because here's the thing about sex, it sells better than video games. So what they'll naturally start doing is Amazon will start encouraging the algorithm to support what makes them the most money, which will be sex, because that's the way we're built as people.
Well, and if you think about it, Twitch hasn't been profitable for a really long time.
Probably.
Like their own money, like they haven't been making money for a long time. Same with YouTube. Like neither of them have really been particularly profitable. And like you saw, they just had to pull out of Korea recently because of how Korea handles internet. Like you have to pay a lot of money to run your website in Korea, South Korea.
Yeah.
So they just dropped out of that because they're fucking broke as shit.
Oh, really? North Korea or South Korea?
No, South Korea. South Korea.
They're paying the ass? Mm.
Yeah, so their citizens don't pay for internet. It's like a right there. Everybody gets free internet. So like if an American company, for example, tries to run a website in Korea, the American company covers that cost of like what the citizens aren't paying for internet, basically. So any company running in Korea pays a lot of money.
What a stupid rule. That's the problem with free stuff.
That's what I read anyway. I'm not an expert.
There's no such thing as being free. Well, it makes sense. No such thing as being free. Anything. Somebody's paying for something. I taught my kids that like early age. Oh, I got a free toy in my Happy Meal. No, you didn't. Somebody paid for it. Somebody paid for it. Like, how did it get made? How did the plastic get molded? How did this? Somebody did that. That's somebody's labor. Nothing is free. Nothing. You could only receive something that was given away. Nothing's free.
Freedom isn't free.
No, freedom ain't free. Gotta water it with the blood of liberty or the tree or whatever the fuck Alex Jones says.
I don't know what the saying is.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
Yeah. Did you see on Twitter where we found out we're having a boy?
Is it? Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yes, we're very excited. A little boy. My husband was team girl, but it's because my whole family thought it was a boy. Like everybody was like, it's going to be a boy.
Oh,
and then he was like, well, I have to root for the underdog.
Were you going? Were you 10 fingers, 10 toes, or you didn't care one way? Like 10 like that's the way you should be. 10 fingers.
So yeah, I didn't. I mean, obviously, like I've been struggling. Like we've been struggling with fertility for a couple of years now. So I was just happy to be pregnant at all. Like I didn't care. So I wanted a boy mostly just for one reason, because when we moved out of our mother-in-law's house, my mother-in-law's house, she has a whole Tupperware full of his baby clothes.
Oh, so cheap. That's
well, not just that, but it would be so cute to like recreate baby photos with like my son and like my husband's clothes. Like that's the cutest thing ever. So
you're clearly a woman. I would have never.
Yeah.
Fucking years, I would have never thought of that. And Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah, North Korea doesn't offer it with their citizens. Yes, that's right. They offer North Korea stuff. All right, I guess I'll talk to you later. We take the last call here, unless somebody wants to jump on.
Okay.
All right, you take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Jessica's everybody. I'm very happy that she's. I guess because remember I fucked up last time or something. What did I do? Do you remember, Matt?
I keep going out. Sorry, I went out. What did you say?
What did I do? I did something wrong. I mentioned she was. I forget what I did, or did it too early or something, or.
I don't remember. I thought that was Jessica Pizzle. I don't think that was Jessica.
Oh yeah. Oh, was it? What
the
fuck is wrong? And now I know I didn't put this fucking thing. What is with this shit? God damn it. I put it up there so I wouldn't have to rattle the fucking thing, and now I'm all playing with it. Rattling it. Ugh, motherfucker, you stay there. I'll get a new one. Well, that doesn't do shit.
Huh.
Well, that's what's giving way. This thing sucks. Ah!
Holy shit. What the